Reading Brody by Muriel Spark.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm a teacher, so I get it.
Fuck yeah.
Joyce Emily said, "There's a teacher coming out," and nodded towards the gates. Two of the Andrews wheeled their bicycles out onto the road and departed. The other three boys remained defiantly, but looking the other way as if they might have stopped to admire the clouds on the Pentel Hills. The girls crowded round each other as if in discussion. "Good afternoon," said Miss Brody when she approached the group. "I haven't seen you for some days. I think we won't detain these young men and their bicycles. Good afternoon, boys." The famous set moved off with her, and Joyce, the new delinquent, followed. "I think I haven't met this new girl," said Miss Brody, looking closely at Joyce. And when they were introduced, she said, "Well, we must be on our way, my dear." Sandy looked back as Joyce Emily walked and then skipped, leggy and uncontrolled in her age, in the opposite direction, and the Brody set was left to their secret life as it had been left 6 years ago in their childhood. "I am putting old heads on your young shoulders," Miss Brody had told them at that time, "and all my pupils are the creme de la creme." Sandy looked with her little screwed-up eyes at Monica's very red nose and remembered this saying as she followed the set in the wake of Miss Brody. "I should like you girls to come to supper tonight," Miss Brody said. "Make sure you're free. The Dramatic Society," remember Jenny? "Send an excuse," said Miss Brody. "I have to consult you about a new plot which is about to force me to resign. Needless to say, I shall not resign." She spoke calmly as if she always did in spite of her forceful words. Miss Brody never discussed her affairs with the other members of the staff, but only with those former pupils whom she had trained up in her confidence. There had been previous plots to remove her from blame, which had failed. "It's been suggested again that I should apply for a post at one of our progressive schools, where my methods would be more suited to the system than they are at Blaine. But I shall not apply for a post at a crank school. I shall remain at this education library. There needs me be a leaven in the lump. Give me a girl at an impressionable age, and she is mine for life." The Brody set smiled at understanding of various kinds. Miss Brody forced her brown eyes to flash as a meaningful accompaniment to her quiet voice. She looked a mighty woman with her dark Roman profile and sun. The Brody set did not for a moment doubt that she would prevail. As soon expect Julius Caesar to apply for a job at a crank school as Miss Brody. She would never resign. If the authorities wanted to get rid of her, she would have to be assassinated. "Who are the gang this time?" said Rose, who are famous for her sex appeal. "We shall discuss tomorrow night at the persons who oppose me," said Miss Brody, "but rest assured they shall not succeed." "No," said everyone. "No, of course they won't. Not while I'm in my prime," she said. "These years are still the years of my prime. It's important to recognize the years of one's prime. Always remember that. Here's my tram car. I dare say I'll not get a seat. It is 1936, the age of chivalry.